how's it going? My name's John and I'm a registered dietitian.
My name is Patricia Fox. I'm a 45-year-old woman. I am 5'4" and weigh 115 pounds. For the past few months, I've been experiencing trouble breathing and I have been coughing excessively. My chest often feels tight as well. I've been feeling very tired during the day, especially later in the day, and it feels like I have a lot less energy than when I was younger. I used to exercise, but I just do not have the motivation or energy to do that anymore.
Do you smoke tobacco or have you in the past?
Yes, I have been smoking about a pack of cigarettes per day for 5 to 10 years. My doctor has said that I have COPD and has put me on ipratropium for my breathing symptoms to open up my lungs.
Tobacco smoking is by far the main risk for COPD. It is responsible for 40 to 70% of COPD cases. Air pollution and occupational exposure are the only other common etiologies. But since you have been smoking cigarettes for a long time now, and the doctor diagnosed you with COPD, we can determine that those are both linked.
Now that I know I have COPD, what should I do from here?
Well, food is the fuel for your body that your body needs to perform all activities, including breathing. Your body uses food for energy as part of a process called metabolism. Breathing requires more energy for people with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Luckily, you're currently at a healthy weight, so the goal is to maintain that weight so your heart and lungs don't have to work harder and make breathing more difficult than it already is if you were to be overweight. With a healthy diet and regular exercise, your body will not demand as much oxygen as you breathe, and exercise in general will improve your breathing. Many people who are out of shape and overweight experience a tougher time breathing, and exercise is one thing that can help with that.
I have tried exercising in the past, but I have never really enjoyed it, and I feel like I never have time.
That's okay. A common misconception people often have is that they don't have time, but even something as moderate as a brisk 30-minute walk every day can really help with your breathing and your COPD conditions.
That seems manageable. I'm sure I can fit that in during lunchtime at work or even when I get home from work.
As far as diet goes, I have calculated the amount of calories you should consume per day based on your height, weight, and physical activity. And you should try to consume around 2,000 calories per day. It is important that while you are following this plan that you keep a log of your food and weigh yourself every day to make sure that this diet is helping you maintain your weight. Because one of the most important things for your condition is to have enough energy throughout the day and maintain a healthy weight. Also, I recommend getting a water bottle if you don't already have one to take with you to work and when you run errands. 6 to 8 glasses of water per day is what I recommend to stay hydrated and to help with your heavy coughing and dizziness. I would also suggest controlling your intake of sodium because salt can retain too much water sometimes in the body.
Wow, I really don't drink enough water. I have it with meals, but I also consume a lot of coffee per day. Do you think that's why I've been feeling dizzy a lot?
That could definitely be a contributor. Coffee and caffeine are a known diuretic. However, you will feel a lot better during the day if you drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water. And also if you can, I would also recommend drinking less coffee. This may be tough to do at first, but if you can try to limit your caffeine intake gradually, that would be very beneficial. Caffeine can sometimes interfere with your medication as well.
I really like coffee, so that might be hard to give up. But I trust what you're saying is true, and I will do whatever it takes to feel better than I currently do. Is there a specific type of diet you think I should follow?
Well, for your condition, there is not a specific diet or anything required, but I always like to tell my clients to try and eat all colors of the rainbow. So, along with healthy carbs and lean meats, eating a lot of fruits and vegetables are a great way to eat a wide variety of foods for all different colors and have efficient vitamin and mineral intake.
I can definitely manage that. It will make it a lot easier when grocery shopping to look for different colors of fruits and vegetables. One thing I have trouble with, though, is having the energy to grocery shop and prepare meals easily, especially dinner.
I know you've been feeling tired, especially later in the day, so my advice for your meals later is to choose foods that are easy to prepare and, if possible, rest before eating so you have time and energy to make the food and enjoy it.
I never thought about that. I normally save my dinner meal for the one that takes the longest to prepare. Thank you for all of this help, and I would have never thought of all of this myself. I really want to start feeling better and will do everything we discussed today.
So just to summarize, the first step to getting better will be to quit smoking. That's the number one goal. Along with that, following the diet plan of 2,000 calories per day and drinking 6 to 8 glasses of water per day will be very important in maintaining weight, bodily function, and hopefully to increase your energy, especially later in the day. Also, make sure to monitor your sodium intake and try to avoid foods with more than 300 milligrams per serving. Keeping a food log will be very helpful for you, and it's something we can look over and discuss at our next follow-up. Finally, I really recommend getting back into exercise, even if it's just walking for 30 minutes each day. I know it will not be easy to quit smoking, and that is your first priority. If you have any more questions about your diagnosis or about anything we discussed today, you can call me anytime.
Thank you very much. I look forward to getting healthier with my diet and improving my overall health.